Welcome to beautiful Arcata. So I'm here visiting my friends, and this town, I'll tell you a bit of information, this town's got about 20,000 people living here. Apparently it's got its own little weather system because of the trees, the big trees, what are they called? Redwood trees. They're really tall, and yeah, this place was one of the last places to be inhabited, and it was because when it was inhabited, there was a lot of tree logging going on. And it's famous for apparently trees and marijuana. And apparently you get a lot of, at this time of year, a lot of travellers come through here to work on the marijuana plantations. I think that's the right word, isn't it? And what else was my friend telling me? Yeah, it's a bit cooler because rather than sort of it's like a place like San Diego. It's a bit more north. It's halfway between Mexico and Canada, so I think 6 hours each way. We've got some really cool old stores. It's got a really old sort of feel to it. Oh, and there's a lot of students here. Apparently there's 7,000 students here when the universities or colleges go in, which is a lot considering the town's only 20,000, 25,000. So there's a musician over there. What's it called, guys? Jacob's Storehouse. I might have a look in there. So yeah, pretty nice place. This is the Arcata Plaza. So, welcome to Trinidad. Ta-da! I'm with my friend Tyler, and we're just walking around.
Right below us too, starfish.
Oh yeah. Wow. Can you pick them up, do you know? Or?
You can. Yeah. Sometimes they're pretty stuck to the rock.
Gosh.
Salt kelp.
Definitely feels like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
That's Johnny Depp.
Bunch of kelp.
There you go. You're set. Everything else is gravy.
I wish I had a kayak.
The 360. So we are at Sumeg State Park, not skate park. I thought it was skate park. It looks cool. I like this. Nice and peaceful, nice and clean, very clean. No graffiti. Quite impressed. Not many cars. Wow, oh, the sun's come out. Beautiful.
Living being.
Oh wow.
So that's why they have carved into it
It's cool.
different parts of anatomy.
Wow.
Heart, the lungs, the
Oh.
nose, kidneys. So they viewed it as a relative, as a person.
Wow.
And they had that relationship with things they would create, but also all of creation itself.
That's so interesting. I guess that's kind of, you're learning a lot of this in your masters, I guess.
Some of it, yeah. And some of it's just from growing up here.
Yeah.
I have some different friends that are from different tribes, and went to high school with them and still hang out with them.
Nice.
So.
And did you say that you had a relative that was?
No, my grandma thinks there might be somebody a little further back. She's black,
Right.
but spent some time in Oklahoma.
Cool.
I mean, her great grandfather had, and there might be some interactions back then.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Into the village. So yeah, two largest tribes in the state of California: the Yurok and the Hoopa.
Mm-hmm.
Yurok. Well, this was all Yurok land, but the reservation's just north of here, like 30 minutes.
Wow.
I think there's like 5,000 to 8,000 people
Really?
that are part of that
That's a
tribe.
lot.
Not everybody's here. Like some people moved away, but
That's amazing. I'm just going to film that on.
yeah. So this village was like remade like early 2000s
Yeah.
by a bunch of tribal members, and then sometimes they still do ceremony here. Certain dances they would do throughout the year.
Yeah.
It's like I was saying, the Yurok, Tupa are the two largest, but you have the Wiyot, the Talawa, a few other tribal groups
Oh,
that are called like the 5 high tribes, bigger tribes in the region. And they
wow.
all speak different languages
Do they?
and have slightly different cultures, but they share like a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
So some of them have certain ceremonial dances that are the same. So they have a ceremonial dance area over here.
So do people still live here now?
No, this is just purely for cultural like sharing. And,
Yeah. And is this how they would build their...
Yep.
They build houses? Wow. So,
That's what they used to live in back in the day.
gosh.
These sort of things. You go check out inside them too.
Wow.
So like a lot of the tribal stuff, you'll have male, female ceremony like dances. So like some of these are used for different groups to
Wow.
get ready in before they do their dance.
Amazing.
Then usually they have like a sweat lodge as well.
Or like a sauna.
Yep.
Oh,
Fasting.
really?
Wood made out of redwood trees.
And then I guess they would just sleep up here, I guess.
Yeah, that poor tree
Wow, what happened with that one?
didn't make it. Probably got disease.
Ah, I see, yeah.
That's why it all turned all weird.
Wow, so there was like 5 major tribes in the area. And the national policy was to... It was either going to be the tribes or the man, so they decided to try and kill all the tribes. God.
Yep. Free
Brutal.
education,
Oh, in the church.
boarding schools,
Boarding schools.
U.S. government hiring different church denominations to, yeah, try to integrate the people that were already here.
Wow.
And thankfully, like, some people evaded some of those measures and preserved parts of their culture
Yeah.
in secrecy, but took a long while, basically until like the West. I mean, talking like 1850s all the way through. I mean, boarding schools existed until the 1970s, 1980s.
Yeah.
So not even that long ago. I think there was one even into the 90s.
God.
Policies shifted over that time, but the original policy was, yeah, kill the Indian, save the man,
Wow.
and cut off the hair. No more practicing your culture.
Wow.
Only practice white Western culture.
So how many Indians were there when, the West came here, or the white man or whatever came here?
Well, depends how far back you want to go.
Yeah.
You go all the way back to like, first you had the Spaniards,
Yeah.
the Dutch, the French, and the English, all clamoring over what became the U.S.
Yeah.
Starting in the 1400s, right?
Yeah.
Spaniards taking Florida, and then Mexico, Southwest, Southern California. The Dutch and the French taking Canada and northern parts of America, and then eventually British coming in the 1600s, taking on the East Coast.
Gosh.
So yeah, this patchwork of nations dealing with different encounters in different ways.
Yeah. Wow.
Until, so before any of those nations came,
Yeah.
it's estimated that there's like millions and millions and millions
Really?
of people
Wow.
that lived here for thousands of years.
Yeah.
You know, full on cities in Ohio, cities down in the deserts,
Yeah.
ancient first inhabitants. And the theory is that, like, through different methods, maybe sailing or maybe the land bridge, other groups came over from eastern Siberia and eventually mingled with the groups that were already here. How those original groups got here is kind of a mystery.
Yeah.
A mystery to history.
Gosh.
But yeah, we're talking like tens of millions of people at the high end
Wow.
of the estimation. Now, where'd all the people go? Disease.
Really?
Disease
God.
from the European nations that populations here weren't prepared for.
Yeah.
And their immune systems, that took out like a good majority. So that by the time particularly English settlers are encountered, tribal peoples, like a lot of them were kind of like the remnant groups of after those diseases who had restructured their society post pandemic. Right, so you know you're assuming a whole bunch based off of societies that are struggling with already a lot of stuff from disease.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of interactions started happening, but a lot of it was from these policies of superiority on behalf of the European nations, authenticated by the Catholic Church under the doctrine of discovery, which was a thing written right after the Crusades to say that like any non-Christian nation was basically inferior.
Wow.
And that God gave Europeans the right to do whatever they want whenever they found a new land or found new stuff. So in Australia, New Zealand, America, South America, all these places as they were colonized did so under the authority of God and the Catholic Church primarily. So yeah, I mean, from there it just starts, nations start doing stuff in different ways, it starts fracturing, and different tribes have different stories of encountering different Europeans, but it's basically that patchwork is happening until the US breaks away from Britain, gets a foothold, and then starts to like purchase or get land from those other countries, right? So they buy the Louisiana Purchase from the French, they buy out the British, the Oregon and Washington.
Yeah.
They win the Mexican-American War to get the southern parts of America.
Gosh.
And then once the U.S. federal government owns all that land, they start pushing for the Homestead Act, which is like, we need people out there so another nation doesn't come and take it from us.
Yeah.
So all you settlers go out west.
Wow.
And they also used God to justify it, just like the earlier settlers.
Right.
God said, this is okay, this is our land, and therefore Western expansionism starts.
Gosh.
Going into the 1800s, which takes us to where we are now.
Wow.
The 1850s.
I can hear water. Oh yeah.
The ocean's down there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see if this fog blows over or not. It's kind of weird. Anyway,
Gosh.
another long answer to
Wow. It's interesting.
to your one question.
Yeah. Oh no, it's really cool.
But yeah, so basically the tribes here were some of the last tribes to be really interacted with.
Right.
After almost 500 years of interacting with foreigners.
Yeah.
That's why the conversation here is a bit different than some of the other places.
Yeah.
Because the West had already learned, to deal with stuff.
Gosh. I heard that they were, at the start, helping white people or Westerners, the Spanish, etc., get across America. And then they realised that there were so many coming over that they then started attacking or something. Or, they were being persecuted and...
Yeah, different tribes decided to deal with the European colonization problem in different ways. So, some trying to broker deals and try to retain certain parts of their land for a time. But yeah, that's very true. But some didn't realize there would be so much. They just keep coming and coming and coming.
Oh, it would have been horrendous, wouldn't it?
Took them off guard.
Gosh. Imagine that, just like all these foreign people just just coming by thousands. You'd be like, where are they coming from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and that's when you read like Black Elk speaks, who's like a Lakota Sioux from North and South Dakota,
Yeah.
kind of the upper north middle of the country. Plains tribes, and like he's telling his story on like the borderland between pre-colonization and it happening.
Right.
So his childhood is spent like no foreigners, living the ways people have lived for hundreds of thousands of years, enjoying nature, hunting buffalo.
Yeah.
Right, just like living off the land. And then slowly but surely reports of these people, the Wazishu start showing up.
Otherwise, issue.
Yep.
God.
The white man
White man.
starts showing up, and slowly but surely,
Wow.
closer and closer. And how do we deal with these new relationships? And eventually having to go to war.
Yeah. Right.
The only battle the U.S. Army lost
Oh, really?
was from the Black Elks tribe up in the Dakotas.
Wow.
But didn't last for long, unfortunately. Just a few years later, cavalry would come back and do a mass killing
Don't.
of a ceremony there.
Oh, dear.
Men, women, and children, just
God.
to prove a point.
Yeah.
Where the dominant people were coming in. Get to the side,
Wow.
or else.
Yeah.
And that happened here too, around the same era, 70s, 1890s.
Yeah.
California experienced a lot of just straight up, like I said, the policy was save the Indian, kill the man, but out here, because it was so far away from central government, people just got reckless.
Yeah.
Started saying it's not even worth keeping around, and just started killing people
God.
to take what they wanted.
Yeah.
Back to the old ways. So a lot of massacres took place in California.
Wow.
So, yeah, not that long ago.
Wow.
People's great grandmothers were
Yeah.
survivors of those massacres.
Gosh.
So it's like one hand, it's like the peaceful beauty of this place that we get to enjoy and live.
Yeah.
But knowing that not that long ago, the
Yeah.
only reason we're here is because blood was spilt.
Yeah.
That tension. You know?
Yeah.
And that's the tension of how do you live together
Yeah.
in
With,
the land with all that hard and sad history.
yeah.
That's what my friend and I talk about a lot. Who's indigenous.
Yeah.
So we talk about a lot. Living here together. Me as foreigner and him as this is
Yeah.
his land technically.
Yeah.
How do we, as Christians,
Is he a Christian?
yeah. as you know, he found a way to reconcile that worldview with his indigenous one.
You alright? How are you? You alright? Yeah. God, it would be quite hard to get, overcome, really, wouldn't it? I guess. To think you've been surrounded by people whose ancestors were pretty ruthless to yours, and I don't know. Yeah, it'd be tough, really tough.
Yeah, and so there's a mixed bag,
Yeah.
Some indigenous people are very like, we need to figure out how to live together,
Yeah.
and others are maybe more a bit sad and mad about
Yeah.
what took place and don't really want to interact too much.
Yeah.
And understandably so. It's kind of like, well, yeah, fair enough. It's
It's like a castle.
Castle on the cliff. All the way up. All the way. I don't know what I'm doing, but oops. This is the